spectacular pastor. You know how to get the hearts and the likes, but can you change a life, son?
Our church is thriving because of me.
It's time for the big announcement.
I'm so excited that you had a chance to join me today. We're about to be blessed.
I'm here to announce and introduce you all to the new pastor, someone who is my spiritual son, Pastor Cleophas Patterson.
I'm your real son. You think you can take this from me? Let's call every church and let them know I am ready to take over their ministry. Now's the time. You take over Potter's house. Let me take over Denver. Send me to Chattanooga. Plant me in Chattanooga. They say that's New Atlanta. Put some drum rolls in the comments right now. God is moving me in my ministry to Lubbock, Texas.
Looks like you figured it out.
I give it a month.
You are the man of the house. You are not to call me for any reason. If it gets that bad, you take it to God.
I'm the pastor's new senior consultant.
New pastor's what now?
Titles aren't important. I'm really just here to ease the burden.
Funerals can be so hard. I want an open casket.
But if it's open, people gonna be able to see him in there.
Yes, yeah.
He gonna be dead. If we could bow our heads and oh, Jesus.
You sure your daddy was wrong about you?
Relationships are about give and take. Well, do you even know what it is she's asking me to do?
I want my husband to close his eyes and with a giving heart, I want him to eat my...
Amen.
Give God praise. Hallelujah.
You going to hell.
Oh, well, no time to go back now. Amen.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Yeah. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Show.
Top of the morning to you. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. Welcome. Welcome once, welcome twice, welcome 3 times. I'm excited to have y'all here in the building with me on America's #1 show from my kitchen. It is See You in the Morning. If you have never watched this show before, if you're wondering what it is, it's my horrible idea to get up in the morning and just tell y'all too much of my business. If this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you've been here before and you found it not robbery to come back and watch again, I appreciate you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. It's a conglomerate of foolishness, what it is. It's just a mixture of me acting a fool most of the morning, and I'm excited about it. The only thing about this show that you know is going to happen is at some point it's probably going to go left. It's probably going to take a left turn. The GPS for this show is straight. Left turn. And that's about it. That's it. Only thing that's consistent about this show is I get up here and I speak to everybody. If I ain't sleep with you, I'm going to speak with you. So that's the first thing I do is I speak to the people that speak to me. The first 3 people that speak, they get the M&Ms, the mythical medals. You can't do anything with them. You can't pawn them, but you know you got them. And you know what? And that's all that matters in life. So let me go ahead and get those out this morning. Winning the bronze is my girl, Kim Cat Thomas Jones. Good morning, Kim. Bronze medal winner. Winning the silver, Denzel, Don't Call Me Washington Glover. And winning the gold, IDA, Miss Ida Seaborn. Good morning, Ida. Ida with the gold, Denzel with the silver, Kim with the bronze. Also, here's the Pride of North Carolina, Courtney Weston and Murphy. I have a date with Lisa. Thrill Hill is in the building. Crystal Sex Appeal, Eminem, Michelle McKinney, Emmy Time, Emmy Place. Lynette Dancing Machine Smith is in the building. Chica de Baye is what she calls herself. Shannon's in the building. My man Snoop is in the building. Aloha means hello and goodbye. Kimberly is in the building. Apparently, the Dominatrix is in the building. Marche, Lasha Unda, straight out of Africa. My man Steve, probably in Africa as well. Ursula is in the building. Lisa number 2 is in the building. Chanel, Wilberta, Melissa, T. Mitchell. She told me how to say her name. Pulled me to the side, said, this is how you say it. And I still come back and say T. Mitchell. And Eva Tay Hollins is in the building. Good morning. All of y'all who are here who didn't speak, I hope your middle toe itches. I just hope your middle toe just starts itching out of nowhere. It's going to be hard to get the itch out of your middle toe. Good morning, Franita. Big toe, little toe, you could probably handle. Judge Smith, good morning. The future clerk of Portsmouth Circuit Court, Yolanda Boyd Daughtry, seen her out there. She was showing out at the Delta event. The Deltas had an event, and she was out there showing out. Future clerk of the court. Yep. Yeah, really. I hope they middle toe itches. The middle toe, that's hard. You can't really get a grasp on a middle toe itch. Big toe itches, you can kind of just knock that up against a wall or something, but you got to take your shoes and socks all the way off if your middle toe itches. Your middle toe itches, you got to take shoes and socks off. It ain't even no way around that. I hope your middle toe itches. Anyway, today's show is about talking about it. It's just about things that I've noticed and I've come across. I want to talk about a situation, and I got a lot of smart, what's up, Pastor Shy? A lot of smart, powerful women on here. Powerful women. Like I said, Yolanda's the clerk of the court eventually. Alicia's a judge. Franita's mean. So you got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of powerful women on here. Marche is a dominatrix. She likes whips and chains. Lasha Unda survived Africa. So you got all kinds of amazing women on here. And so we also have some men. And men and the women have different issues, and they see life completely different. I realize that neither of us see life the same. There are things that men see as innocuous that women find to be hostile. There's things that men just feel like it's real simple, it's innocent, but women find hostile, right? And I noticed it in a recent conversation I got in. A recent conversation that I was in about something that I feel like most men don't think is an issue at all, but there's a segment of women who act like you are the worst person in the world if you say it, and it's the word female. Pastor Shy, you a pastor, you got to deal with people. Apparently, the word female is a bad word. Apparently, if a man calls a woman a female, that's an issue. And the word came up, and this lady went in. She went in about how disrespectful it is. My friend Rhonda always talks about how she hates the word female. And she was like, if I see the word female, then if a man uses the word female, he immediately becomes ugly. He can't, no matter how fine he might have been, if he uses the word female. And a lot of the men in there, a lot of the males in the room were confused. We were like, how is this the bad word? How is female the bad word? If we call you female, we've hit rock bottom. Not the B word, not the S word, none of those things, but female. And it led me to believe, I was like, well, are you not a female? Like I'm concerned. I don't know, is it because you don't want to identify with it? And then she said a female could be anything. A female can be a dog, a cat, a whale, a fish. I am a woman. And she said it like Cat Williams talking to Damon. It was typed, but I felt it. He's like, I am a woman. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm asking y'all, there's a lot of smart ladies in here. What's so bad about the term female? Now, I looked up female in the dictionary, and it does describe a whole. You can have female anything. Now that was very true. You can have a female dog, a female cat, female human. But I think that there's got to be some sort of understanding that when I'm talking to you as a woman, as another human, as a fellow human, I'm not calling you a female cow. I'm not calling you a female horse. I'm not calling you a female fish. We both humans. Now, I can get when people be like, these females. Let's see. It minimizes or eliminates our humanity. But I don't think I'm not trying to take away your humanity. I don't want to do it. Now, if I'm doing it West Coast, if I'm doing it like Ice Cube and Friday, man, these females is tripping. I can understand you kind of be being a little bit upset. But I don't think I'm taking away your humanity. I think I'm right here. I know you're a human. I'm looking at you be human. I see you humaning. You standing in front of me and humaning. So I realized I went back and I looked, and they've taken female out of it. Female, they've gone so far now. When they used to have best female artist, best male artist, they don't have that anymore. Because they said female takes away the humanity of it. But we were also being called males. I think that fellas, if we ain't allowed to say female, they not allowed to say dudes. Don't call me a dude. A dude could be anything. Don't call dudes, gonna be like guys, fellas. No, don't call us any of those things then. Call me a man. And that's it. Help me to understand when the police would be like, there was a group of females. Is that disrespectful? Are you expecting it to be a group of female pigeons? Do we think that we're talking about pigeons? Ladies, it's hard. It's hard out here for fellas. It's hard out here for people. It's hard to keep up with the trends. You're not allowed to say female. We already are in a time where I don't know what pronouns are used. I don't know how they teach pronouns in school. Pronouns in school used to be easy. They be like, if it's a male, it's he. If it's a female, it's she. Now you don't know that. You can be a male in physiology, but still be called a she. And they is the one that gets me. I have a real hard time with they. I have a real hard time with they, them. And the only reason why is because it always seems like that should be plural. Now, if you're really chunky, I think I'm okay with calling you they. I think I'm all right with if it's a very large gentleman and he be like, my pronouns are he, them. I'd be like, yeah. You got a lot of them going on. You out there feminine. You feminine. But if you regular size, it's hard for me to call you them. Lisa says, I am a female, and this is just ridiculous. There's way more happening in the life to be causing upset. No, Ernest, I'm in the big community. I understand what you're saying. I have multiple exes. See, that's the thing. A lot of people don't know when they've hit the big community. I know when I've hit the big community. We try to move the meter on the big community. Know who you are, big people. Understand what you got going. I know I'm in the big community. I'm there. Once they gotta add extra, it's big. When you go and you add extra, once you become a value meal, once you become supersized, you good. When you go, this is the thing. If you're not sure whether you're in the big community or not, look at your sizing. Look at your t-shirt size. Small, medium, and large are all regular. Small, medium, and large, you haven't made it to the big community yet. But once you got to be like, let me get that extra large. See there? See there? Big community. 2X, you in solid. When you got 1X, you in the big community, but you gonna be talked about because you ain't all the way in. You a rookie. You a rookie. When you in there, when you just 1X, look at old skinny. 1X in the big community gonna get you called skinny. You big to little people, but to us big people, no, you skinny. Now when you get your second X, oh yeah, your 1X is just a rookie. You ain't all the way in. 1X, big people, we look at you as small. You gotta have at least 2 X's before you in solid. You get 2 X's, you in the community all the way. 1 X, you just fat curious. Now you can be like bi-curious. You just 1X, you just fat curious. You ain't made a decision. 2 X's, you in. 2 X's, you are all the way in. You hit a 3rd X, you a vet. You a vet at 3 X's, you in this game. You get a 4 X's, man, shoot. That 40 waist, once you get out them 30s, you in a different weight class. And here's the thing. If we can be honest, ladies, it's already set up for men to fail. They want men to fail. They don't even set men's sizes up so that we can be somebody. They already put a little weight class on you as a man because what? Women's clothes start at what? 0? Women's clothes start at 0, right? So you got 0, 2, 4. You start getting into you can start shopping at Lane Giant once you hit a what? 16, a 14, 16 is Lane Giant, maybe a 12. A man, a small man is still a 28. The smallest, I'm talking about Kirk Franklin size man is a 28. A 000. We ain't got no 28. No 26. You wear boys' clothes. If you're in a 26, 24, you wearing boys' clothes. Man starts with 28. You talking about a 40. A 40 is still a rough size man. Now 40 is about the end of where you can find clothes in a regular store. If you start going to like and ladies, this happens to us. I think y'all can find a 16 or 18 anywhere. 40 is about my cutoff. I already know. There's nothing in Abercrombie and Fitch. There's nothing in there. All I can get in Abercrombie and Fitch is disappointed. The Gap, all of the white stores, Old Navy. What am I in there for? I better join the real Navy because I can wear a ship. There's nothing I can get in there. H&M, no. What am I in here for? What am I in here for other than to get disappointed? Only thing I can get at H&M is something for somebody else. There's nothing in there for me. No need for me even going there. I look at all the little trendy stuff, all the little skinny kids can wear. I'm gonna tell y'all now, if I was TI size, I would be a fashionable dude. Because I would have some stuff. If I was TI size, what TI wear? Maybe like a 7 or 8. Ti get to wear those Barbie doll clothes. I'd be killing them fashion style. Couldn't do it. When you start getting up in weight, that's what you got to do. When your weight is up, you got to weight up. You can see stuff that you want to wear. You got no hold up. Wait. Fat men can't do what everybody doing. That suit style that they do, where everybody's wearing just a suit and the little short pants, no socks and loafers. It's not for the large. You look completely ridiculous. To me, they already look silly. I know the young boys are doing it. They're wearing their little suits. The pants ain't never the right length. You get the pants above ankle, no socks and no little loafers. You can't do it, man. Listen, we can't wear nothing European cut. Give me the African cut. Give me the African cut. You can't wear it. You look completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous as a fat man. Completely ridiculous. The little shirts are Under Armour. No, give me Over Armour. I can't wear Under Armour. I can't do it. First of all, my belly button is too large. The tighter the shirt, the more exposed my belly button is. So I'm just walking around with this right here. This is all you're going to see in my shirt. Ozempic. That's all you're going to do. Now, big girls, y'all can wear a lot of stuff. I don't want to ever take away from the big girls, if I can call y'all girls. Big women. Old men, their styles as an old man, you got to let go too. If I see a young guy in something that I wear, I don't wear it no more. I'm going to stay in the only thing I'm going to tell y'all can't take from me is my Levi's. I'm going to stay in my Levi's. I'm never wearing I don't wear the trendy pants. Whatever jean is trending, don't give them to me. I didn't get into the true religions and all of those things. Levi's. I got one pair of young boy jeans. They're a little thin. They got holes in them. That's my one pair of young boy jeans. I throw them on every now and again. But you got to realize, man, until I saw an older guy wearing a pair, and I was like, that's what I look like in these. Changed my mind. Listen, I'm never going wrong. Levi jeans and a polo shirt. I'm going to always be there. Levi, don't care how old you get, Levi jeans, polo shirt, you're fine. That goes from a 2-year-old to 102. Levi jeans, polo shirt, all the way in. Lonzo wants to know if he's old enough to wear a leather hat. No, you gotta hit 50 before you can put that leather cap on. That leather cap is for age and experience. When you put that leather cap on, you saying to yourself, I lose too much body heat. Now, Tim's, let me just tell y'all something. I'll go ahead and be honest with you. There's an age limit on Tim's. First of all, your knees got to be right. So we want to say them Tim's heavy. You got them Tim's on. You walk around all day in a pair of Tim's. You got to have some strong calf muscles and thighs and stuff. Tim's is a heavy shoe. You get a little older, you got to get them Tim's out of there. No, you can't wear Tim's at a certain age. You got to hold it down. That Timberland boot that jank is heavy. There you go, Ernest. Put on a pair of Wallabies. It's a light shoe. I'm all right now. Tell y'all now, I'm all about comfort. I don't know how those old men want them Stacey Adams. Them Stacey Adams hurt. Hard bottom shoes hurt. You put on a pair of hard bottoms, after that first hour, your whole body is going to pay for it. Your whole body switching to. Your whole body's hurting. You better buy them dress shoes with tennis shoe bottoms. You got to go with that dress shoe with the tennis shoe bottom. You should be able to flex your dress shoes. That hard bottom is going to tear your back up. You don't even realize that the two go together. I'm out there looking at my fence. My fence is falling. You got to put that. Put them salter shoes on, them hards. Do it. Now, Dolores, now y'all ladies wear them Uggs, and I've said it before, you can't spell ugly without Ugg. The Bear Claw, whatever the knockoffs are all, they horrible shoes. Horrible. Ladies, y'all ain't cute in them. Y'all want to believe you're cute. You are not cute in a pair of Uggs. And and Ernest said it right there. I don't want them. Listen, we'd already discussed it. Ugg is a female shoe. They not for men. Uggs are comfortable. I get it, Yolanda. And every woman that I've had this conversation with has said the same thing. But the Ugg is so comfortable, but it's so ugly. You out here running around with a pair of wolf ankles. I can't do it. They're nice, chilling wear in the house. Once you step outside in a pair of Uggs, I've already lost a little monochrome of respect for you. I ain't lost all of it, but a little bit. I'm telling y'all, it's a woman's shoe. My boy LaTroy was in here. He's in the community. Tell him, LaTroy, if you see a man come out of the house in a pair of Uggs, you know you can holler at him. You know you can holler at him. If you see a man, LaTroy, just be honest with it. Well, LaTroy probably feel like he can holler at any man anyway. But you see a man come out of that house, LaTroy, in a pair of Uggs, you be like, yeah, I got one. Those are clappable cheeks. That's what you're saying, fellas. You walk out the house in a pair of Uggs, you're saying, clap me. Clap me, baby, baby, clap me. These cheeks are made for clapping. That's it. That's what it is. That is the official I came out of the closet. Try these cheeks. Rob, you know what I'm talking about. It's certain things when you walk out of the house as a man. If your lady gets you a pair of Uggs, guys, it means that you haven't been asserting yourself as the man of the house. If your lady gets you a pair of Uggs, you just go right on ahead and buy yourself the matching dress. You can't do it. You can't do it. LaShunda said, I'm not buying a man Uggs. The first part is they ugly. I'm going to be honest with you. It's about the comfort for me. Me and my man Rod Tasco, we talk about it all the time. You reach a certain age and you are going for comfort in your shoe choices. I've gone away from the Jordans. I don't think I can buy Jordans anymore, but I'm not quite at Air Monarchs. The Monarch is the shoe for male comfort. The Monarch is the male Ugg. The Monarch is the male Ugg. A lot of y'all don't know which one is the Monarchs. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all in on something. The Monarch is there it is right there. The Air Monarch. Listen here. This is the shoe. This right here. This is the shoe of the pop. And it's the most comfortable Nike on the market. But it's the shoe for pops. I'm telling you now, it's the only Nike that comes in whiffs. You can't go get if you get a pair of Nike Air Jordans, you get Jordans. The Jordan gets on your foot however it gets on. Not the Monarch. It's made for functionality and comfort. This is a dress sneaker. It's a cut the lawn. It's a quick game of 21. Going to pick the kids up from school, Bible study, and your feet feel fine. Ernest, you say you'll pass. You ain't got to that age yet. Listen, age and experience puts you in. No, you still young, Ernest. So the monarch doesn't call out to you yet. Look, Gordon said, my dad has like 5 pairs. He'll never get another shoe. He'll never get another shoe. Look, LaShawn say you talking right. You gotta have them. That foot comfort is important. You can do anything in the monarch. When have you ever seen a pair of Jordans with a width selection on them? I don't even know what D means. I don't know what that. I don't even know what these mean. But I'm gonna tell you what. Look at that 2E, all sold out. You can't get a pair of Monarchs in a 2E. The 4E still available, but that 5E is gone too. The Air Monarch is the sponsor shoe of my 500-pound life because it's comfortable. Look at Shannon, such a reasonable price too. $79.99. Listen, Lisa, you laughing? That is an excellent price for male sneakers. Male sneakers don't come under 100 no more. You can't find a pair of decent sneakers under 100. And there's too much going on. See, Uggs is gonna be Uggs. See, women, let me just go ahead and explain this to you. Women got it easy. Y'all can go get whatever shoe that y'all want. It could be a red bottom, it could be gray bottom, brown bottom. You can just wear them. That's it. That's it. Men, there's a lot of pressure. Look, let me tell y'all something. Once you hit a certain age and you no longer know what's in and what's out. So you go out and buy stuff, not even knowing that you're not buying the right stuff. Ross said the Nike outlet got them for $35, half off. I might just go ahead and get me a pair and put them away for such a time as this. Let me explain something to you about shoes. You get to a point as a man where you can't even understand what shoe is in and what shoe is out. Like now, a lot of the older men are out there buying the wrong Jordans. A lot of men out there buying Jordans, and they're getting embarrassed. They're not buying the right ones because it can be a little confusing. So a lot of people don't understand what I'm saying, and then I'm gonna show y'all. For example, these are the Air Jordan 5s. I'm gonna explain this to y'all. A lot of guys is getting out there, they're getting confused, they're getting caught out there. These are the Jordan 5s. These are the Jordan 5s. You say to yourself, okay, these are all Air Jordans. Look at the prices on them, starting at $228, $145 plus. This is the Jordan 5 in multiple colorways. A colorway is the same shoe in different colors. Multiple colorways. This is the Jordan 5. Me, I'm a huge fan of the Jordan 13. I wear a lot of the Jordan 13s. The Jordan 13 is probably my favorite Jordan. Or maybe it's a 12. Is it a 12 or the 13? Let me see which one it is. It's the 13. The Jordan 13 is probably my favorite Jordan. And I'm a creature of habit. I will always keep picking up the Jordan 13. I'll see it and I'll be like, ooh, that's a new shoe. The Jordan 13. That's my favorite Jordan. I actually like this colorway. I don't have this color, but I got a lot of Jordans. Jordan 13s. It's a classic shoe. That's the style of it. You've probably seen it before. It's a classic shoes. Got the class. It's a classic Jordan. You know, it's a good shoe. Now, Jordan brand is also shoes. See, ladies, you didn't know that, did you? A lot of y'all been out there buying your kids Jordans and didn't know that there's also Jordan brand shoes. That's a different shoe. The Jordan brand of shoe is a different shoe. So you can go out there and buy your child a shoe. And see, let's go here. You can go out and buy your child a shoe, and you thinking to yourself, I got my son a pair of Jordans, and then he wears them out, and then all the kids is laughing at him. And they be like, those ain't Jordans. And you'll be like, but they look like Jordans. It's a classic old man staple. An old man get caught up in the wrong Jordans. And the kids ain't gonna respect you when you wear them. The kids ain't gonna respect you. Here's a classic example. The 6 rings. The 6 rings is a classic example. And I'm gonna hurt some guys' feelings with this one. But the 6 rings is a classic example. See, look at this. You saying to yourself, that's a pair of Jordans. What is different from there? It says Air Jordan on the side. The 6 rings isn't considered a Jordan. You put the 6 rings on, the kids ain't gonna respect you. I respect them. I like this shoe. This is a high quality shoe, in my opinion. The kids don't respect them. They call them the Mexican Jordans. See, look what I tell you. The young kids, you done been out there and spent $170 on a pair of shoes as an old man. You done put them on, and the young kids is gonna laugh at you. You're gonna walk up in the barbershop feeling good about yourself, only to be talked about. To be talked about. The Mexican Jordans. You think you got something. I'm talking about, now here's the problem. Usually the old man puts those shoes on with a matching Jordan sweatsuit. You look game ready. Whenever you walk out that house and you can be put in the game, then you know you're wrong. They gonna hit you with one of those. Ladies, y'all don't have a simple. It don't care if you can wear the UGG light shoe. Anything UGG-ish, ladies can wear and get away with it. Nobody gonna make you feel some sort of way for wearing an UGG-ish shoe. You can wear some lugs. Nobody cares. It's a different time. It's hard being a man. You can't call a woman a female. You can't wear a Jordan 6 shoe. And once you get into the Monarchs, you're pretty much done. Ladies, if you want to know if a man is sterile, look for a pair of Monarchs. If he's got on a pair of Monarchs, no way he can reproduce. Now, the Air Force One, you shouldn't even be wearing those if you're not into a life of crime as a child. The 312s, I don't even know what the 312s are. It's a certain time. Now, your shoes show your age. Now, once you go with the double strap elastics or the 3-strap elastics, that's when you know you've lived long enough to do whatever you want to do. Once you're gone with the 3-strap elastics, you've lived long enough to do what you want to do. It starts with the 2 straps. Once you've hit those, you already know, hey, I've lived my life. You can't say nothing to a brother with a pair of these on. Once you get these on your feet, you decided you ain't trying to holler at nothing no more. You ain't trying to do nothing. You ain't trying to be bothered. But look at them. They cost as much as Jordans. $129. You got an option to try them for free for 7 days. These right here is when your life is in order. These shoes right here tell me I can go at any time. That shoe right there tells me I've had some good days. Those are the I won't complain specials. Those are the shoes that you got heels to climb in. I've had some weary days. Right here. That's what this shoe says. And some sleepless nights. That's what these shoes are. Ladies, you see a man in this shoe right here, get with him. Because sooner or later, you about to be a beneficiary. But when I look around, I'm telling y'all now. I'm trying to make it. And first of all, let me tell you something. Y'all say what y'all want to say about Depends. I think I support them. I think I support not having to worry about getting somewhere to pee. Yesterday, I was in a terrible position yesterday. I could tell y'all because it's Tuesday. Yesterday, I went somewhere and I knew I had to pee. I knew it. But I said, I'm going to wait till I get home. Now, I started running errands, so I had a doctor's appointment. I could have went to the bathroom when I was leaving my doctor's appointment, but there's always a lot of pressure using public restrooms because you just don't know what the smell is going to be in there before and after. You know, at home, fellas, y'all know, fellas, you know, you can go in there and pee. You know, you can go in there and pee, and sometimes a little far to come out. A little far to come out. You don't want to do that in public. Now you got to stay in that bathroom much longer than you wanted to because you got to try to let that scent get away. And you hoping it don't carry on with you. You go ahead and go in to pee. You're standing and delivering. Next thing you know, it's hard out there. I don't know how women don't. Every time I sit on the toilet, a little gas coming out. I sit down. That's the first thing. It's like when a volcano erupts. You get the puff of smoke first before the lava comes out. Every time I sit down, that puff of smoke's coming out, the precursor. A little John the Baptist is coming before the Lord does. I don't know how ladies don't do it every time. But you in public, you open that bathroom door, and it follows you out. And see, Ernest, you never know when you get a wet one. See, you don't know what's happening back there. You start getting to a certain age, your body just be like, I don't feel like separating the gas from the solids anymore. You might let go and let God. So you got to just try to chill out a little bit on the public ones. So I said, I'm going to go ahead and run to the house. I realized I was right by the bank. So I was like, I'm already here. I'm going to run to this bank real quick. I already had to pee. But I went ahead to the bank. They didn't have a drive-thru. I had to get out, walk into the bank. It's something different between the stand-up and the sit-down. When you stand up, you know, the pressure to pee is a lot different standing and sitting. When you stand up, that pressure goes down a little bit. So when I got out the car, the pressure to pee went down a little bit. I concentrated on my transaction in the bank, came back out the bank, drove again, realized that I was low on gas. Gas prices now have dictated to me that I don't go to regular gas stations anymore. It's Sam's Club or die. I'm not going to Wawa. Wawa gas $3.19. Sam's Club was $1.89. It's a 30-cent difference. That's 30 cents a gallon. I can't go get gas anywhere anymore. Sam's Club or nothing. Just the gas price savings alone is worth the Sam's Club membership. I can't get this Wawa gas. That's $3.19. No, sir. I'm under $3. Now a lot of these gas stations now they're deceitful. I'm tired. I want my if you want to get it's election time. If y'all want to get my vote, make these gas stations tell the truth. I don't want to go to BJ's because I just feel like that's wrong. I don't want to say it out loud. I don't say BJ's and I don't say the sporting goods store out loud. But a lot of these gas stations are tricky now. they'll put up a price. Like the other day I was watching and I saw 306, 307 for the gas. I pull up and I'm like, okay, that's not bad. But then it's actually only 307 if you got the rewards card or you're a rewards member. If you're not a rewards member, it's really 319. But you done pulled in because you thought it was 309. You gotta have their card. See that name? I don't want to rewards at every place. I don't need it. I don't need it. Or if you pay in cash. We done gone back to paying cash. Now we done gone back to a cash or credit price. It's too confusing. Sam's Club, they ain't got no frills. There's only two types of gas you can get at Sam's Club. Sam's Club, regular, premium. Ain't no middle grades, no nothing. 2 grades, 2 pumps. You ain't finna get no diesel, nothing. Get over here to Sam's. So I'm at Sam's Club. I know I got to pee. I'm going to Sam's Club. There's no inside to the Sam's Club gas. So I drive all the way to Sam's Club. Then I drive home. And I'm going home. I'm on the phone. I'm talking. I'm talking as I'm driving. I'm driving home. I'm talking. And I got to pee. I can feel it. And you go through, it's like a tsunami. I don't know if y'all have ever seen a tsunami. A tsunami is when the water overcrests the land. But here's what happens with a tsunami. Usually the water's high, then the water goes all the way back. You be like, oh, the water is receding. That's because all of it's getting together to come and take over your land. That's what'll happen with a tsunami. Same thing happens when I gotta pee. I'm coming from Chesapeake because I went to the Sam's Club in Chesapeake in the Greenbrier region. I'm getting closer to my house. As I hit the bridge, I felt a calming sensation over my bladder. I reached the bridge. It's as if my body knew that I was approaching home. You know? I was approaching the house. So there was a calm in the tsunami. The urine had backed up. But unbeknownst to me, it was just ready to explode at this point. And not only was it ready to go, it had talked to the back. It was like, hey, why don't you make something happen too? We getting ready to bust up out of here. It was about to be a mutiny. What was simply a jailbreak was becoming a mutiny, a riot in there. Everything was going back. And Ernest, you heard it. I got the leather seats. The leather seats don't hold the smell. So I let a little bit in the car. Just a little bit came out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to roll my window down for the rest of my trip. Had to roll my window down for the rest of the trip. But the closer you get to home, the more the pressure builds. The more the desire to be let me out, give us free. I'm gonna tell you now. When I got to that front door, the pressure was so rough. I had to take my coat off, everything. It was a lot. And when I made it through, barely, I'm talking about I could feel the cresting. I could feel it just right there. It was like, I'm here. I'm coming out. And I was hoping that I had just enough cheek. I don't have a lot of dump in my, I don't have dumps like what. I don't have a lot of cheekage, but I was hoping I had just enough cheekage that if it did crest through, the cheeks could keep it from going out. And I did. I had enough. Sat down. And there was a great release. I got out of there. I was safe. But it's times like those where I realized that the pens probably ain't that bad. They might not be. I mean, we act like they bad. But how bad can they really be? I think that was the moment when I realized I probably could have used a pair, you know? Look how happy this guy is. This young Asian man is in there, got good thigh muscles, impressive package. Come on, man. 1372. He got 19 pairs of draws for 1372. Meanwhile, I can't get one pair of draws for that amount. There's no way I can get no draws that amount. Look how happy Detective Wong is in this. Detective Wong is out here showing them off. He coming out there, ladies, tell me that man's a little sexy. Y'all tell me y'all ain't getting with Detective Wong. Look at the build on those thighs. Those thigh muscles. He flexing the thigh muscles and everything. Got a little bulge. And that's the small mediums. Y'all ladies, y'all tripping. Man, listen, I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all ain't ready for this jelly. Man, look how happy the guys are on the Depends. The dudes on the underwear packages don't ever look this happy. Look how happy this brother is on the front of those Depends. Look how he's smiling. Smiling faces. That man is excited. Look how excited this man is. Oh, wait, that took me too close to his junk. Look how excited this brother is to be on those Depends. Y'all see it? That's an excitement. That man is happy. You don't see that kind of happiness on a regular underwear package. You just don't. You go look at a pair of Fruit of the Looms. Ain't nobody excited on a pair of Fruit of the Looms. Ain't nobody. Nobody happy. Oh, well, maybe the ladies on the ladies package. These guys are not showing the same healthiness. They not as happy in these Fruit of the Looms. I'm gonna go look, I'm gonna show y'all. Because nobody believes me when I tell you. We saw how happy they were on that Depends package. Look at the difference. You're not as happy when you got to wear these. He got like a shy grin. But he ain't as happy. That man is not displaying the same level of happiness that those guys in the Depends were. When you're peeing on yourself, you got a level of freedom that brings you joy. That's all I know. That's all I know. Let me get out of here, man. I got 6 minutes of show left. And somebody really close to me tell me that I be running late with my show. So I got to go ahead and get the show over with. Today's word of the day is maladroit. Maladroit. Hilarious. Maladroit is an adjective that means incompetent or very awkward. It is usually used in a formal speech and writing and often describes people who lack skill in handling situations. The governor has been criticized for his maladroit handling of the budget crisis. Maladroit. Once my bladder becomes maladroit, put me in some Depends. When my bladder becomes maladroit, puts me in some Depends. Maladroit. Put me in my Depends when I become maladroit. Let's see. Let me give y'all a Black History fact of the day, then we getting out of here. Okay, let's do it. Reginald F. Lewis. Reginald F. Lewis. He's not Martin Luther King. Where did he go? Where's Reggie? Reggie! Reginald F. Lewis. First, let me see. A light-skinned brother. What is Reginald F. Lewis famous for? Reginald F. Lewis was a business pioneer, philanthropist, and a titan. A Harvard Law School graduate, Lewis rose to prominence as a lawyer, financier, and leader in the global food TLC Beatrice International. He was the first African American ever to close an overseas $1 billion leveraged buyout deal. $1 billion. Reginald F. Lewis, first African American ever to close out $1 billion leveraged buyout deal. And yes, he's light skinned. Reginald F. Lewis. My bladder is maladroit. It ain't yet. Not yet. Reginald F. Lewis. Let's go ahead and show a picture of Reggie. When you become a billionaire, when you pull out $1 billion deal, you can't be known as Reggie anymore. He changed his name immediately to Reginald. His name immediately became Reginald. Reginald F. Lewis. Not to be confused with the great outside shooter Reggie Lewis, who once played for the Seattle Supersonics. Hey man, we're out of here, man. We have 56 minutes. We're getting ready to get out of here, man. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Don't forget Washington, D.C. I'm coming out there on the 3rd of March, Sunday, March the 3rd. Myself, Bernard Hines, and Anthony Oakes are going to be in the building at the Comedy Loft DC's, the kickoff of my Broken Crayons tour. And of course, on this Thursday, please tune in to BET Plus. Churchy start streaming on February the 15th. I'm in there as I'm playing the role of Deacon Charles. Y'all know how it is as I get out of here, man. I hope everybody has an amazing Tuesday, man. Whatever you do today, double it, man. If you happy today, double the happiness. It's gonna be a great day. I think you can do it. Make sure you make somebody today, if that somebody just happens to be out. Until tomorrow, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Y'all have a fantastic day. Peace.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again.